Hi Virgo, welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. As always, welcome to my cross watchers. Cross watcher, you could be dealing with a Virgo. The message could be for you, so feel free to take it however it resonates with you and your situation. Keep in mind that these are general and timeless readings. If you are wanting to book a one-on-one, my website information is down below in the description box. Just go ahead and subscribe your email there. That way you'll always get an email notification every time my availability opens up. Wow. Okay. You can also follow me over on Instagram. I just post more things on quantum physics and crazy things that I play around with there. And actually, I've been rolling out some really interesting stuff that I don't really talk about over here on YouTube. So, yes, you can jump over there if you want. Just know that occasionally I get scammers, so just FYI. The only links I have to everything down below in the description box, nothing else, no other Instagram accounts, nothing. The only place you can access my services is through my website. That is also listed down below. And just know I will never ever message you for personal readings, donations, money in any way. So please know that, okay? And as always, thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing. Thanks for all the ways you've supported the channel. Let's dive in. Okay. Yeah. So, Virgo, we have the very first card that popped out. We have the Shadow. Okay. That could be something that's going on with you, but that also could be someone else in your reality, okay? You could be dealing with a person that has some pretty strong addictions, either chemical or human. I mean, they're the one and the same. Like, you could have a person that struggles with addictions. In fact, I'm getting that you guys might have, like, I don't know, this is a very artistic kind of person and they struggle with their, I don't know, it's like some traumas or things like that. But we have the Five of Swords next to it. That's why I was kind of concerned, because for some of you guys, this actually could be a person that is like Five of Swords, it's playing mind games. Okay, like this could be a person that part of their shadow is like literally that they're still in the phase of a child, and that's why like they'll project their responsibility, or they do a lot of weird projections like that. What was the other thing I was picking up on with the kid thing? Oh yes. So that's a part of the playing the mind games, because there was like a certain phase of development, which, for example, you know, like kids, they like to take things apart and put them back together, and that person is actually stuck in that phase. So the way that it can project and grow and evolve into this like a grown human, which could be kind of trippy, that you're dealing with a person that is like both they're a child and an adult body. And sometimes what they can do is they will start to, that curious mind that's still in the phase of a child, they try to dissect you as a person by like maybe distorting your reality, because it gives them a sense of power and control, seeing that they can like have so much power over. And it could be that internally you have your own boundaries that you're dealing with, because that's the shadow here, is that there could be something about like creating stronger boundaries within yourself, and it will affect this person, like maybe whether they're even able to come into your reality or not, because this is entanglement at the core. Like it could be reflecting something that you internally, you could go through an inner struggle, that you like your intuition is saying one thing, but you have another voice maybe from your childhood or something that says another, and there's like this internal back and forth that you go through. And like that could be something where you go through a process of going outside of yourself to get answers, which always is the core of codependencies and some type of issue to happen. So I'm seeing Seven of Pentacles right there is saying like this actually is the point when this enters, Because when you're in a process where things might seem kind of slow, or, you know, like divine timing, you're waiting for certain things to produce or things to like grow, like you have to be very patient, because it's like your amount of work and effort each and every day is what produced the results. But also you've got some form of a distractive energy. This could also be for some of you guys an element of control that comes in here. And this is exactly it. Like while you're in this building process where you're actually progressing, here's the good thing is you have the Ace of Wands. This kind of feels like this interesting blessing, and then you have the Nine of Cups right here, which was actually crazy, because if you guys saw at the very beginning of the reading, that was on the very bottom of the deck and then it popped out. So, okay. I am just going to tell you guys, when it comes to this particular person, if you interact with them in any way, where is this? Okay. You might think, oh, I'm fine, I can handle this. Like one little text or message comes in and then watch what happens. Okay, so that's why I'm saying you don't really mess around with the shadow energy, you know what I mean? Like especially if you know this about a particular person. When you figure it out, you go. Okay, there's no questions asked, there's nothing like that. And you have the Ace of Wands where something new is about to make an appearance. And I feel like this is that divine timing where something is going to pop in. It might be this new inspiration thing that you go on this path, which is taking you to a wish fulfillment. Okay, I'm almost getting here. Like, I don't know why this is popping out, but this is almost like the universe in some way kind of like taking your attention, like almost a child's attention. Because I'm seeing, I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, the universe will kind of catch your attention over here with something else to keep you from going into this process with this particular person. So, for some of you guys, it could be a business, it could be a company, it could be a boss, it could be a family member, it could be an ex. There's a multitude of ways that this person or energy could come in, but you've got a freaking victory right there. Look at that. That's why I was kind of excited. So you have the Six of Wands right there. Okay. I feel as though there is a new thing that is coming in that is like, it could have been a new spark that you felt, like some kind of excitement to go off in a particular direction or start up something new. And I'm seeing this Six of Wands is like, there could have been some interesting conflict that was popping out around you. It was kind of separate from this shadow energy. Some of you guys, it could have been that there was a person that was like maybe trying to create some form of jealousy, and there could have been just weird stuff that was happening around you, and it was kind of like pushing you in this particular direction, or you might be seeing that come up pretty soon, okay? But it could be that you're making progress and you didn't really want to change your situation, but this Ace of Wands is saying something new is going to come in where this will set you up for a victory. This new energy that's going to come in, this Ace of Wands, it's going to put you in the right place where you're going to get the victory that you've been wanting and receiving. Because you might not have known. This is the trick of the Shadow and the Five of Swords. Like, you could be dealing with a particular person and you may think like, you think nothing wrong of them. And some of you guys, when it comes to the Shadow and the Five of Swords, there's like a pull. There's a chemical pull that you have to this. It almost feels like a drug. Okay, that's why at this point in time, I really do think that, like, you know, I'm not gonna get all into the activism of it, but like the chemicals that we're ingesting is creating these really trippy, crazy like addictions within humans because of entanglement and quantum tunneling. I really think all of that is very real, and I do think that that is going to come out more and more in the collective. Like, there's going to be more announcements about that. Okay. So we have the Five of Cups and the Chariot. Yes, this will be regret. See, look how fascinating this is. There's this Five of Cups, And you have the Five of Swords, and I know this is the Six of Wands, so it might feel like a stretch, but before that is the Five of Wands. Okay, so there's like all these, there might be all these different areas that you're kind of like going through this release, and you know, there could also be moments where you're realizing you dealt with a person that just completely wasted your time, and that was the point of this person. Like they weren't progressing, and so the way that they self-satisfy is by keeping other people in that same level, and they use that as fuel to make themselves feel better about themselves. So someone could have been purposefully trying to keep you stuck. So there might be a little bit of a moment where you come to that realization and you're like, oh my gosh, but it's going to help you release them and move forward. So there's the Chariot right there. Thank goodness. We have the Queen of Wands. And I'm going to say it to you guys, like, there could have been a person that you had invested a lot of emotions into, and they just did not give one iota of crap. You know what I mean? Like, that can be legit. But you could have romanticized their feelings, and that's probably the biggest problem I have with tarot, is that it, like, interprets other people. And yeah, you could have had a person that you felt that they were feeling something, but sometimes not, and you don't know. So don't interpret that other person's reality. That always makes me nervous, like with tarot readers and stuff. So anyway, we have Four of Pentacles. Did you see the Star card right here? Look at this. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Star card with the Four of Pentacles. This is actually good, because let me tell you why. Of course that wanted to pop out. Okay, here's what I see happening. Oh, look at that. We have the King of Wands right there. Okay. Interesting. The Queen and the King of Wands. All right. Very interesting. Okay, okay. Oh, how that pinched me. Okay. Virgo. All right. I'm seeing an energy like come somewhere in your reality that's inspiring you. Okay, this could be a person or a relationship. It could be this King of Wands energy, or for some of you guys, the Queen of Wands, like depending on the genders, all of that. But I'm seeing like there's a person that could be coming in, and it's kind of showing me the past energy that you could have like lost. I hate saying this, but it could be that you lost out on an opportunity with a particular person because you had another person on the side that was like playing a bunch of mind games with you, and it was creating a lot of cognitive dissonance and confusion. And it's like you've been progressing. You could have figured that out, moved forward from it. Now you're getting this confidence. Now you're like coming up in your energy levels as far as Queen of Wands and King of Wands. Now it's opening up a new door. So this Five of Cups might be just kind of brief, that you're going to have just this moment where you're like, you know, just a little bit of regret that maybe you could have been here earlier. You know, like that's why I was saying time wasting. It's like you could have been just, whenever Five of Cups comes in, it's a momentary emotion. Try not to get too absorbed in it. Try to release it in a constructive way. Have a good cry, have a good emotional moment, move forward. The Chariot is saying like maybe move to a new environment, take a car trip, go for a run. This is the actual neuroscience that's going to come in that helps you move out of the trauma so you don't continue to get consumed by this. Okay, because I'm seeing like this is fine. This is not like everything is lost. There's a new opportunity here that's literally just waiting right here. And you have the Star card next to it that I feel like you're going to have a lot of progression and healing. And you'll also be in an environment where you will feel very comfortable. Like you can just be yourself. And that's probably the most important thing. This Shadow and the Five of Swords energy, you couldn't be yourself. You couldn't be your authentic self. You had to kind of like mask certain parts of you for survival. That's very, very like real when that happens. You have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. It's interesting too, because it is talking a lot with this Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. This feels like stability. Like a lot of, like, you're creating protection for yourself and protecting your, you know, like your up level or your upgrade, whatever this like vibrational shift that's happening, this healing that's progressional for you. I'm seeing that you're kind of like, you're guarding it, you know, because someone might literally come in, this Shadow and the Five of Swords, that this person comes in and depletes you of this. And I do feel like there is a person that will be on this, like the Queen of Wands and everything, and here's this Devil. See, isn't that crazy? So here's what I want to talk about, just the fact that this is coming in, okay? Because what's challenging about this energy is like, it can take a while for you to completely release from the cognitive dissonance, because this person can gaslight you so freaking hardcore that I'm just seeing like occasional moments where that will kind of resurface, and that's the healing process that you will continue to go through. There's like layers of this that are going to continue to unfold. So be patient with that process, because I'm seeing here, Queen of Wands, like you're going to get to this place of confidence or like strength or passion where you're actually like making forward progress, a lot of forward movement, because it's like you're very focused on moving forward into the future and jumping on opportunities when they present themselves to you. Like this is kind of like going for it, you know. You'll see this when it pops in. I'm just seeing like a momentary thing where you will maybe have some fears come up, fears that this is going to be the same thing as what you dealt with in the past. It is not. Okay, it's very different. This is just like your own internal process that you're having to kind of work through as you continue to heal from all this that happened to you, because this is a lot of deprogramming, okay? But that's why I'm going to tell you, like, this environment that you get set up over here, it's gonna actually get, look at that, you have the Empress right under that. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my gosh. And look at that, you have the Knight and the Queen of Pentacles right there. So there's your own energy as far as like stability is going to increase, money is going to increase, but also right here, you might be like getting a lot of recognition for something. Either some of you guys are giving birth to a project or a human. You will receive a lot of recognition and attention for that. Just FYI, okay? So, Virgo, let me dive into the extended. I'll see whatever else wants to come out. If you want to join me over there, feel free. Go down below. Click on the Vimeo link. I'll see you over there. But Virgo, if this is where we leave things, I'm sending you so much love. Wishing you all the very best, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care.